Back now on Triad today. I always like it when we can have a little visit with one of our friends from Goodwill Industries in Northwest North Carolina, and we have a return visitor. I mean, he's brave enough to come back, so we ought to at least interview him, you know. Lori Bates, our director. Next to me is my friend Dana Cotti. He's Director of Donation Services for Goodwill Industries in Northwest North Carolina. Welcome back, buddy.
Jim, thanks for having me.
Good to see you.
Always fun, yeah.
Donation Services, well, we didn't plan this, but let me just very quickly, let's tell people what that means, your title.
Yeah, in short, essentially what we do is I contact and make relationships in the community, businesses and community organizations alike, to partner with Goodwill for unwanted items, and even as far as making introductions for our mission side for workforce development.
Sure, so individuals can keep, you know, you can take household items to drop them off at Goodwill, and it does so much good work in the area, but Dana has to see the big picture and working with businesses. I appreciate what you do. Now, you sent me an email the other day that says something about you're doing a Good Neighbor program. What is that?
Yeah, we're excited about it. It's, in short, what we do is we partner with other local nonprofit groups, and they collect items for us, and we provide vouchers to our stores to them for their clients.
Can you give me an example of a couple agencies that you might be working with?
Absolutely. We partner with Salvation Army, Red Cross, even local schools and churches.
Yeah, we have coming up later on in the roundtable, Bob Campbell from the Salvation Army will be on, and so that's pertinent to that. Give me an example of how the Good Neighbor program works. Let's be specific so that people understand it, because there was something you were floating around in an email you sent to me about vouchers and some other things. Tell me how this actually works.
Yeah, so what we do is a lot of these nonprofit organizations have, they collect items to generate revenue for their mission work, and we all have different missions. So what they do is as they collect those items, we will make a pickup regularly. It could be weekly, monthly, even quarterly.
Right.
And in that, we'll take those items, and once we get those items, it's really that simple. We just issue vouchers, gift cards to our stores, back to those agencies, and they in turn can give them to individuals as they see fit, where they see fit for the best need for their clients.
That's great. Now, who's eligible for this Good Neighbor program? Who's it going to extend to?
Yeah, so it extends to any nonprofit, and any nonprofit organization will apply with us. We vet those organizations, but so it could, like I said, as long as it's a nonprofit group, schools, we do a large collection with schools and churches.
Oh, I didn't know about the schools.
We've done locally in the Winston-Salem area for about 14, 15 years now. We've done what we call Donate to Educate, where local schools, that's a great way for them to generate revenue.
Sure.
So they'll go out and generate donations over the course of a week or two.
And it teaches the kids about citizenship too, and helping people. And
well, it helps citizenship, environment.
Everything. Now, how is this program, the Good Neighbor program, especially making a difference during the holiday season? I know it's a year-round thing, but why is it important now?
Well, it's what I like to think of it, Jim, is that, you know, it's a community is like a team, right? So we're only as good as the team collectively. And as a bunch of nonprofits in the area, we're a collected group of agencies trying to help the people. So the stronger we are as a group of collective agencies, particularly in this time of year, obviously, you know, the expenses of Christmas and holidays.
Sure. Still have a hunger problem in the area that's significant.
Yeah. So we touch so many different agencies, and all of us coming together collectively like a team. Is the stronger we are, the stronger our community is.
That's great. Instead of not talking to each other, everybody's working together.
Yeah, it is
great.
awesome.
I'm going to put up a couple of websites. The general website for Goodwill, of course, that you see, goodwillnwnc.org, which stands for Northwest North Carolina, but also up on screen, goodwillgoodneighbor.org, which will take you directly to some information about the program that Dana's been talking about. And we want to remind people about making those donations of household items and things that you have laying around. You may not think it's any big deal, but it is, and I'm just going to preach to you for about 15 seconds. Take the items in, get as much as you can gather up, take them into the Goodwill drop-off places, because they'll take those and they'll sell them in the retail stores, and the money from that goes to help workforce development, training people for jobs, getting people back to work. People have been laid off from the old recession. It's still not totally over. So you're doing a lot by just donating, right, Dana? Did I get that right?
You did, and we also provide home pickup service too, so please call.
Especially on big items,
yeah,
too.
absolutely.
Dana Cotti, thanks for being here, pal.
Really appreciate it.
All right, pal. We'll be right back after this.